fancy intro music. Yeah! Woo! Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel where today we're talking about Duality Part 2, which in my opinion is really on its way to being the best arc that we've had since the original series arc. And I'm not just trying to say that to be dramatic, hyperbolic, time chamber, Dragon Ball Z reference. And I think that just what you're going to see here further enforces the fact that I have been saying I love this arc and I really love what's in it. And the hints that we got to drop this week, well, and last week, I think you're really going to enjoy. And this one right here, second repair queue, well, you should have known that was coming for certain thanks to No One Shall. Love the hint there, buddy. A second something is coming. Well, there it is. There's your second something. We truly do love No One Shall. I 100% do. That was just the funniest hint ever. So let's look at the short list and then we'll go into detail on some of these. And obviously we'll have a lot of content throughout the next couple of days to break down what all's going down. And we'll even go over that what I've told you is probably going to be a 10-minute video of me giggling. So first up is, yes, the second repair crew. You have gotten, well, the opportunity to procure it. And what I mean by that is, yes, if you guessed right, moolah, dinero, it will cost money. It's not going to be free. Personally, I'm not big on that. I don't find a need for that. I can see maybe lower level players or something in maybe even higher level players in PvP. You want to set 2 ships to repair overnight and then come back to them. I don't really know. Not really a thing for me. But it's there, so here we go. The second one, though, is a very big one, and this is one that we've been hinting at for a couple weeks, and I know DJ's hinted, I've hinted, and I'm really, really happy about this territory capture getting an update, including a little bit of rotation. I accidentally kind of said for sure last night this was happening. Somebody tricked me. They were like, hey, what territory capture things are coming tomorrow? And I said, well, I can't say what they are coming, and I just kind of spilled that we're getting a TC update for sure, but yes, it is here. Now, here are the big things that are happening. T3 service bus will be greatly increased to make them more valuable in alliances who activate them, which is actually on top of what they've already done last month. If you did not notice, last month what they did is they took every 3-star available territory capture and added the ISS Jelly blueprints into them. Not every 3-star had this system, but they do now. And now they're getting an update again, and then they're also rotating. They're changing the service locations so that you're going to have competition. And why is that important? Because there will be events this month and next month for going after capturing new zones, which is really, really exciting. Breathing some life into territory capture, and you're going to have that in November and December with some pretty juicy rewards. And this is the hint that DJ gave, the riddle about how the rewards won't be light. We've been told that this is going to be a very, very generous, very fun to participate in an event. Now, yeah, it's war, it's conflict, it's PvP, but, well, that makes me happy. So hopefully it makes you happy because it is going to be a nice little addition to something that's been out for a year. We will add more TC events down the road with more rewards and services, and we're looking forward to your feedback on the changes. Now, do remember that they roll these things out in stages, and a lot of it's been based on feedback lately. We have been getting a lot of things changed in the game based on feedback. So if you like, dislike, we need to know. Make sure you're hitting up your content creators so we can help you out. Now, here's probably my favorite part. New officers. We got Sela Tomalak and Borg Barrett, 11 of 11. He had to stand on his own. You couldn't have just 2 of the minors. You had to have a third one. But we'll talk about it in a second because it makes me giggle. First one, Sela. This was my hit, by the way. I was playing a C chord, singing La, Si, La. And there you have it. She is here. Hit them where it hurts. Increases critical hit damage by a percentage when cloaked. And I think that is going to be a very, very, very useful tool. You will be able to use this as another PvP officer to add to your repertoire, which, if you notice, is a theme for what we have going on now. And what I mean by that, the Duality arc has been a lot of PvP focus. Honor Guard Worf was a PvP focused officer, and now you have Sela. Now, for those of wondering what the percentage is going to be, the natural state for the captain's ability is 50%. And then the secondary bonuses that you can get are 10 and 15%. So if you had full synergy, the most that you could have is an 80% increase with the captain's ability of Sela. Officer ability, each time the ship is hit in PvP, reduces the enemy's crit chance by an X%. So like an anti-honor guard warp or an anti-con. More like an anti-con here because that officer ability maxes out at 6%. Now that doesn't make it negative or a bad thing, but giving you an idea of exactly how it works. Now because it's a double whammy, it actually is going to benefit from having that captain's removal. Remember we just talked about TOS Arc yesterday? Well, Sela, kind of the captain's ability of what that officer ability does. And then you're going to get into Tomalak, which is really, really exciting for me because we're getting into Star Trek lore. And I love when they take the time to do that and learn about that. Captain's Maneuver, Patient Tactician. This is a rare, as you can see. Increase all penetration stats by X% when cloaked, which for me, using cloaking very big. I hate that this is going to go on my Burrell, but I guess it is what it is. Now here is the bonus. It's a 100% bonus as a captain's ability. Plus can get 200% bonus with full synergy. So if you've got science and engineering on each side, you get up to 200% increase to all of your penetration stats, which is armor piercing, shield penetration, and accuracy. So all of these together, you're getting another heavy PvP officer with the secondary ability being increasing damage against Klingon targets by X% of crew's attack, going up to 500%. You finally get another Klingon attack officer. This one will, for a rare, I love this as a rare card. This is a very valuable rare card for PvP. It's well done with a good captain's ability and a very, very, very important officer ability. This just became one of my favorite cards to have because I love the anti-faction officers. Running anti-faction officers with mitigation is great. Now I've got it compared or combined into one. 200% is not the biggest jump in terms of a mitigation buff, but especially for you early players, because the early players get to enjoy the rares the most, I feel like early players enjoy those the most. That is huge. And even if you're not an early player, having Tomalak and being able to combine that with, say, a Kang or a Marcus or a Sharvanik is going to be a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal indeed. And then finally, your third officer of the month is 1111, which is Borg Barrett. If you noticed, and me and DJ were kind of talking about this last night on the Twitch stream, if you didn't check it out, increased warp speed by X% is the officer ability, not that defense node ability. So they didn't even try to fix Barrett. They just like, let's give him something else. And honestly, I don't mind. So new cloaking refits are here for the Vorcha, the Corvus, and the Enterprises. I'm not exactly excited about the Enterprises. I don't even, let's just say the Federation, average player, you're still going to be waiting on this cloaking. Let's just put it that way. We'll cover more in videos upcoming. I kind of want to skip that. Web store improvements. A lot of you have been complaining that PC people get a bonus because we can collect things like a 24-hour chest. Well, now everybody can claim their chest from the web store application using your Scopely ID. So that's really nice. You get that, and you can also go and claim the PC welcome gift using the web store. So if you want to get that extra chest every day, you want to get that, make sure your Scopely ID is set up correctly. You can now collect that in the new web store update, which is nice, I guess. New daily cloaking goals, which is important because we have new research in the game, and the new goals are going to help you complete that research. To transition over here, you can take a look at what we have here, and it's candy, everybody. Look at the little candy. Tetrion radiation that you can get every day through 1, defeating a hostile or a player's ship while cloak, forcing you or encouraging you to use that cloaking every day, and then defeat 3 hostile or player ships at level 40. Now that's for me. Higher with a cloak ship to get more of the Tetrion radiation. Now, obviously, you're going to have some level based here and having to use your cloak, but everybody should have at least a level 26 ship for cloaking if you chose to actually build those ships. And then, of course, we have more cloaking updates coming out here in the foreseeable or actual future. Not even foreseeable, the actual future. Yeah, they're really coming out. We told y'all that. So let's keep on moving through because I want to get to some of these bug increases. Here are the new researches, which as you can see, lots of stuff for PvP, but cloaking benefits. Cloaking duration, and then also getting the Armada mitigation improvement, shield improvement, whole health improvement overall, crit damage while cloaked, and then some new primes coming to the game. New battle pass here for the new big whales out there. you're getting faction versions of the Nova. Well, skins anyway, where you're getting that last month. Now you have 3 new refits to focus on each version of the Nova. So now you're basically going to be able to have a Klingon, a Romulan, or a Federation version of the Nova, making it even better than it already is with an increased mining rate if you choose to use that. It's already got the amazing cargo hold. It's ridiculously strong, and now you're getting benefits and bonuses to mining with it. Then there's a bunch of avatars and frames, which we'll cover in more stuff. I want to hit the bug fixes real quick. This is great. Here's improvements. Made station defense easier by ensuring that when selecting ships around the player station, their own station is the lowest selection priority, which if you're defending your station, well, you're going to get the opponent's ships instead of selecting the base. For me, as a raider, I'm going to get the base first. So they tried to give it best of the both worlds there based on your feedback. Added an additional link to prophecy policy, which, okay, and failure success animations to away team results. Yay. Here's a big one, and me and Gregor messaged me like early this morning about this one. They finally fixed DJ Oki's ability. DJ Oki will actually read correctly in the game now, to the point where I actually might pull that up and show it, because holy shnikes, Batman. That only took 2.5 years. You know what? We're going to take it, though. We're going to take it, and we're going to run with it. We're going to say thank you. Thank you for fixing it so I have to stop explaining it all the time. Here you go. At the beginning of each round, if the opponent's burning increases the armor, shield deflection, and dodge of the ship by 250%, I no longer have to say that it is labeled incorrectly. And that's nice. Fix an issue with warp path being wrong. It's been adjusted from 170 to 160. That's really nice. Visual issues with alliance points. Fix an issue where ships would go into warping after already having arrived. That's a big one. Fix an issue where ships would go back into warping after already having arrived. That's a big one. Fix an issue when activated consumables would not appear. That was a problem for me, and I burned through an extra consumable on that. Customer support would refund that, but that was a problem. An issue where ship models would not be correctly aligned in the ship UI. That was annoying. Various mission lighting effects on PC. NPC mission in the beginning was too strong. That should help a lot of you out there who are asking about that one. Overlaps in AI. Cloaking. Aggressive hostiles now despawn in battle if canceled is due to cloaking. Correct information tooltip about cloaking. 11 localization issues, which hopefully that means that you have less lag in the game. That's supposed to be what that is. And then a few other things there. So overall, quite a bit of things getting added to the game. And then out of curiosity, I want to see, just because I haven't even looked yet, does this help this? We're going to put our Enterprise out. Did they finally fix this? I got to know. I got to know before I stop this video. Did this get better? Nope. That's still ugly. All right. Well, now I know. Now I know. So here is your update. And I want to know what you think in the comments section below. And some things, like I said, are kind of meh. If you want to get cloaking on your Enterprise, well, get ready. You're not going to get it. Yeah, I mean, you will. But yeah, anyway. Videos upcoming. I want to know what you think about this update down below, because I really think this is going to be one of the best ones that we've ever had. I'm excited about Duality Part 2. Romulan officers? What could be next month? Klingons? Who knows? Live long and prosper. Stay safe with the Space Cowboys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Deuces, that's me. We'll catch you on the next one. Welcome to patch 36.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.